We're at Big Lou's Toys and Collectibles in Culver City, California for a very special Toy Hunt episode of Toy Habits. And stay tuned because we don't know what we're going to find. And I got the Baroness of Toys joining me here to man the camera and help me find some cool stuff. So let's see what we can find. We're going in hunting. We're here at Big Lou's Toys and Collectibles in Culver City, California, with the man himself, Big Lou. How's it going, Lou?
It's going good. It's going good.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your store.
Well, we've been here 25 years now, going on 25 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
I've been shopping here since you opened.
Since I opened, yeah. So we kind of grown and got a lot of stuff in here.
You do. You have an amazing collection and some things you don't even know what you have, right?
Yeah,
there's
just stuff
some
in
secret
here.
totes we're going to be digging through today.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you acquired the things in your shop, or because you do get some amazing collectibles.
Yeah, well, people bring them in. I go shopping and I go to swap meets, but now it's just people just bring so much stuff in every day that it's kind of overwhelming.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're joined here. We got the Baroness of Toys manning the camera back here. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna do some shots around your store and just take a look at what you have, and then we're gonna dive into some of your totes.
Cool.
That sounds good. Awesome. All right. So let's get hunting. That is really cool. I'm going to pull out for a second, and I have this at home, and this was Mr. Toy Sorceress's piece that he had as a kid, but it is none other than the Fisher Price barn playset, which is very cool. And if I'm not mistaken, when you open the barn doors, there's some stuff inside. If it still works, I don't know if it moves. Yeah. If you'd like this, Baroness, I have a nice one at home. Mine, when you open the barn doors, it moves. It's like, woo! It's awesome. Super cute. But it does have some pieces inside, which is kind of cool. And usually I store my chickens up on the top. Moving on to the next cabinet, we spied some more Fisher Price. And this time, there's more in the back, too. We've got a cool...
I see something I might...
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
The little TV.
Carousel playset. Which is adorable.
This dude. Look at that guy's face.
He looks pissed off. Oh my gosh.
He's worth $40 right there.
Yeah. And this one is very cool as well. Grandma fell out. I don't know if she was riding the Ferris wheel, but we have this. Let's see if it works. This little guy cranks it.
That was awesome.
How adorable is that? There's a family truckster here, and
it's full.
Oh my gosh, it's full of a family.
I gotta show you guys something. There's a toilet in here, by the way.
There's a toilet?
There's a toilet.
Oh my gosh. Right, there's a toilet. So that's the thing I know it was your favorite.
This guy.
As a kid.
Right there. I played with that. I don't know for how long, but
I know you always had
definitely
dibs.
remember that.
And then here's the little canoe. We found another Fisher Price TV set. This one actually works.
Pretty
And
cool.
yeah, $30, not bad. Check out the little.
Who are you gonna call?
This one I might put in my maybe pile. This is adorable. Okay, Pinocchio's making an appearance, hanging on the shelf. So many good things. Oh, there's some Star Trek figures down there. Man, I don't know if there's any cool ones. Let's take a look. All right, I have to put down my maybe pile somewhere. Maybe we'll put it in the front. Ooh, this guy. I think he's gonna have to come home with me.
Oh.
All right, digging through this case, I found these two Amigo Star Trek figures that I'm definitely gonna have to take home with me.
All right, let's see if there's anything else in here.
Yeah,
So you never know what you're gonna find. Who's this dude?
Picard
Oh,
or
Picard. Pretty cool. And another Picard. Can't have enough Picards.
sometimes you can.
All right.
Oh wow! What else I found in here?
Oh yeah,
The Baroness has not caught up with me yet, but I think
these are bootlegs.
no, they are not.
Oh, are they Mego?
These are
I've seen them a
Mego
couple
Batman
times.
and Robin figures, and those are coming home with me.
Oh yeah, I've seen these the last time I came. I thought they were bootlegs.
I know they're Mego because they've got the nice little. See how they have their hands?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's see what else is in here. We got some Dragon Balls. Look at what we have here. Some more vintage Kenner Star Wars figures. Michael, this is a tribute to you. Michael just put out that Power of the Force Dengar video. Check it out on YouTube. But there's Dengar. We have a Hoth Han. We got vintage Darth Vader. Here's another a cloud car pilot, Bespin pilot. Here's Chewie without an arm. Poor Chewie. We got Lobot here. Bespin Luke. Those are pretty cool.
So if any of you guys are slot car racers, they do slot car racing here too.
Oh my gosh, this is a huge slot car raceway. I have been in the shop when the slot car races are going. And by the way, the shop is closed right now because we're here before hours, so we can get our own special access to Lou's cabinets and hidden totes. So Lou was kind enough to allow us access into his store before he opened this morning, so that we can take a look. We're gonna go. So taking a look at kind of this larger section of Lou's shop, and it is really big. It's full of glass cases, but what you'll notice is that there's incredible artwork all along the walls with all sorts of characters. We got Star Wars and Marvel figures, action figures and characters painted. We even got Scarface. There's some race car drivers along this wall, some Star Trek, some Disney. Even $6 Million Man, Universal Monsters. It is incredible. So coming into the shop transforms you back to when you were a kid, because all sorts of very cool characters are painted all over the world, and the whole atmosphere of toy hunting in here is a lot of fun. So you got to come check out Big Lou's. It's incredible. Now we found another case here. We have actually, let's take a look at this. I spied something. There are some Origins figures. Pulled out of here was the vintage Punisher from Toy Biz with all of its accessories. I've been looking for this guy, so that's cool. Or somebody makes so funny. I do have this at home, and Mr. Toy Sorceress has this. I bought this for him, which is a Brad Hamilton Funko vinyl for from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. when he's working at the
That
fish.
head sculpt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forget the name of the fish and chips place, but that is super cute. Super cute. Lou is starting to pull out some boxes for us, so let's take a look at what we're gonna find, shall we? We got a whole bunch of turtles in here.
wow.
Original Playmates.
Hold the phone. These look like
We got Mondo Gecko. We have what's this guy's name again? Triceraton. Ooh, take a look at it. They got Movie Shredder.
This
Isn't
guy's
nice
pretty
condition?
cool. Kind of like him.
Oh, that's a bull. You can put him in your maybe pile.
And I'm looking for that guy. He doesn't have his accessories, but
Oh, that's a nice condition one too, Donnie. And Lou's bringing something much more interesting. So let's
what do you got, Lou?
take a look at over there.
He-Man prototype.
This is a Cobra Con. It looks like a 2000X prototype. Wow. That is very cool. Because you can tell he's like kind of hand painted looking. That is incredible. Can you tell us a little bit how you acquired this?
I could, but I won't.
You could, but you'd have to shoot us, right?
We won't ask.
That is awesome, though. And I'm sure this thing would go for a pretty penny now, because even the figure alone, the regular figure too. Got more.
Yeah, and this box is all Batman prototypes.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Look, he's got like aqua gear on. And then, wow. So here's another Martian Manhunter prototype. You can tell, there's his arm is missing because there's parts that need to be connected to it. And you don't need to tell us where you got these, but obviously it's got to be somebody with, toy manufacturing connections, because there's all these different toy lines here, and it looks like these are like test shots or prototype models that were later made into production toys.
See Aquaman here.
Wow, yeah, and you can see how the parts get connected to them.
Very cool. Lots of superheroes. Superman.
Yeah, that one's pretty neat. Yes.
If anyone's interested in purchasing any of the prototypes, is that something you... Yeah, you're willing to... All right. You gotta ask Lou. He has a secret stash. You will not find these out on display. So if you're interested in any of these prototypes you see, come see the big guy.
We're diving back into this box of vintage TMNT Playmates that Lou dug out for us, and it looks like the Baroness found a in disguise Donnie over here, and this very cool bull. I don't know his name, but he's pretty rad. And I'm gonna call dibs on Sailor Mikey, and look what I found. It's
Make my day, Leo.
Make my day, Leo. I was gonna say this looks like a punch Leo to me. And look what we found, a vintage transforming Rocksteady. You open up his little parts here and he turns into his regular version, but I'm not gonna open him up right now.
But Bebop is here too.
Oh, we got Bebop down below too, with the vintage versions of them. Very nice. That's awesome.
It's a box of turtle goodness here.
Yes, it is. So, Lou, you're digging out another box of vintage goodness for us.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, no freaking way. This is incredible. You have a box full of pulsars?
Yeah.
Look, there's 5 of them. Hold on, I'm going to tip this over. 5 pulsars, brand new in their packaging in here. This is a vintage box of pulsars. The Ultimate Man of Adventure from Mattel, pristine. I'm going to have to pick your brain how much you're asking for these guys, but
I actually sold one last night on eBay for $275.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Very rich for my blood, but I got to tell you, it's incredible that you have a whole case of these. So you had a brand new 6-pack.
Yeah, and the other one's in the case right now, but that I sold.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, I mean, this is like toy hunting history that you have a whole case full of these, because it's hard enough to find one complete in a decent looking box, but you have a box full of brand new ones. Like they came out right off the toy store shelf. That is freaking amazing. Did you get a close up of that? Let's flip them around. Wow,
Amazing.
very cool. Okay, so now Lou has pulled out what looks like a Star Wars collector case, but there's something else inside. And look at this. These are not Star Wars figures. No, there's a couple Star Wars figures in here. These are actually Battlestar Galactica figures, which are much more rare. And I spy a Micronaut, if I'm not mistaken, right here. That looks very fragile, but it's very cool looking. These are awesome. And mind if I lift the tray up? Let's see what's on the back side. We got some more Battlestar Galactica figures. Some of these have seen better days, but you know what? These are O-rings, so I'm sure they could easily just you pop a new O-ring on this guy and he'll be good and smooth.
So is this Battlestar Galactica or Buck Rogers? I always get them confused.
Maybe are they Buck Rogers?
There might be both.
Oh, it's probably a mix. You're absolutely right. This little alien guy is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he's got 4 hands, 4 arms. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's awesome. With his little outfit on. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So here we have some vintage Star Wars figures on the table. We got a Best and Leia looking ever so cool. Another Stormtrooper. He's actually in really good condition for $30. And check out this Boba Fett. What's the price on him? $30. It's totally reasonable. That is an incredible deal on Boba Fett.
He might be in better shape than mine.
There you go. And does this one have his, $40 for a really nice looking Darth Vader? And his lightsaber's in there. This is a really nice white Hoth Trooper for $40.
Mm-hmm.
He looks great. And that's a original cape because you can see it's yellowing a little bit. All right, we're going to go start diving into boxes. Lou's getting a workout now because he started digging up some totes from up on high. And this one in particular has some special stuff. We don't know what's inside yet, but I think we're in for a good treat. OMG, I spy vintage Motu goodness. Look at that. And what's in these blue cases? I am super excited. I can't wait to dig in. Let's go ahead and pull these out. Wow. Take a look at that. This is like a kind of like knockoff brand vintage collector case, but there's some really neat stuff inside. And I can't wait to open it up and let's see what we can find. Oh my gosh, folks. We got vintage Motu. Look at this. We got a Buzz Off. We got Roboto and Tila. And here is Modulok. But I wonder, is he complete?
It looks to be.
Because I don't have a Modulok. And I might have to get this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to him. Oh my gosh, look at this.
I need that guy.
Uh-huh. Okay, he's all yours. I have Mosquitor. That is an incredibly nice Mosquitor right there, Baroness.
Yeah,
look at that.
Good
and
Mosquito.
He's in really great condition. Here's a very nice Whiplash.
See what that
Orko,
is?
and yes, we have a Meteor here, folks. I'm going to take a look at what kind it is. And let's open it up and see. It's like some kind of
Pterodactyl?
No, it's like a lizard or something. I'm quite
It's
not
a
sure.
dinosaur. He's a dinosaur.
Like some kind of dinosaur, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a vintage meteoric right there.
Yep. And we have Orko, of course. I'm going to fold this little guy back up. But this is very cool. We're going to keep diving into these cases. Okay, that was case number 1. We got 2 more of these big blue cases, and we have Mosquitor and Modulok saved there for us.
All right.
I don't know what's in these bags. Oh my god, this one! Look at that! I love the artwork on this. It's like a knockoff He-Man going against a green Skeletor or something of some sort. Wow. Okay, so we have a really nice battle armor He-Man. We got Zor and Screech. And our favorite here, Cyclone. Cyclone's been very popular lately. And who do we have down here? Oh, I might have to get this guy. It's Sarad. That's Sarad. Does
I'm
he
sure
spark?
you do not have him.
I so do not.
He's sparking.
He is freaking sparking, guys. He works.
See his mouth?
Look at that, Lou. He works. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I'm gonna have to put him in our maybe pile. And of course, Mantenna. We got Merman, and we have Stinkor. And does he still smell like patchouli? Oh my God! Fresh smelling patchouli. It still stays after all these years, and that's actually a very nice looking Stinkor. Very cool. All right, let's go into the third container. Now we're diving into case number 3. Again, with that same cool artwork we had that last time. And let's take a look. Oh, okay. I'm gonna lean this. Yes,
That's cool.
yes, he is. I'll let you get this. I'm so
Do you
glad.
have a Horde Trooper?
I don't have a Horde Trooper.
Go for it.
Are you gonna let me get him?
Yeah.
Oh, the Baroness is so nice. I'm gonna have to like skim down my pile because I've got quite a little collection here. But this is a very nice looking Skeletor, and it is not the half boot one, but his face paint looks excellent. Take a look at that.
Very nice.
He's in really great shape, and we have a really great looking battle armor Skeletor, Fisto, Triclops here. Those look incredible. These are in really nice condition, Lou. They really are. And then underneath, we have Faker, which is hard to find in this good of a condition.
Yeah.
His
armor is complete. It's not
his
broken.
armor is complete. I don't think he has a sticker. I'm going to pull that off. Evil Lyn. We got Jitsu, and of course, our flying favorite Stratos here. Those look really nice. But what we're going to do now is we're going to dive into these bags. Wow.
Those are the things we need to get out on the shelves.
All right, now we're digging into some of the bags in this tote and some loose stuff. So we got Battle Cat here. He's in really nice condition. We have Panther, and actually his flocking is not bad. It's just a little dirty, but he's actually in pretty good shape.
Yep.
We have a Road Ripper and a wingless Wind Raider as well. Maybe the wings are in there somewhere, but we got some bags. Oh, and here is Battle Cat's helmet.
Nice. Nice.
So we got some bags in here too, which I'm excited.
What did you find, Toy
Wow.
Sorceress?
Okay, so now we're digging into these plastic bags, and these are making a big comeback because now people are collecting these Hasbro wrestling figures from back in the late 80s and 90s. They are making a comeback. So if you're a collector of these, Lou has a huge collection, a ton of wrestling figures. Oh my gosh, this is the one and only that I used to have, and I recently sold them a while back, of Ultimate Warrior. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And Honky Tonk Man. I mean, these are really nice. We got one of the, I forget what these little brothers are called. I'm not
Bushwhackers.
Oh, and here's his brother
There you go.
hiding in the bag. And some of these guys, these are super classic. Oh, we got a Rowdy Piper. Looking at oh so cool. And the big macho man here himself. That was awesome.
What
That
else
is
is
awesome.
in there? Wow.
Earthquake. This is a nice bag. A very nice bag. If you're a big collector, this looks like Ravishing Rick Rude. So that is an awesome bag. But we have a whole bunch of other totes to go through, so we're going to start looking through those. But this vintage Motu collection was epic, and you found yourself a Mosquitor, which was oh so cool. So as we're looking around Lou's shop, I spied something before that really piqued my interest. And if you look in between all those boxes there, Lou has a box vintage Star Destroyer from The Empire Strikes Back from Kenner, and also it looks like a turret and robot playset, which I already have one, but it's very cool that you have that. And there's also a box snow speeder up there, so we're going to take a look at those a little closer. And I see some Odyssey 2000 as well. Wow. Okay. So take a look at this. A box Rebel snow speeder with all the very cool vintage goodness. I do have one of these in my collection, but it's always fun to find one out in the wild.
Oh, wow.
And we'll pull it out of the box. Look at that. It is complete. It is complete, and it has a pilot in, oh my gosh, and a Dagobah playset. Whoa. Look at that. Now this is a really cool. So he's got a rebel trooper in there, and Hoth Khan piloting in the background. I wonder if this thing still works. Highly doubt it, but you can clean it up. This is a really nice snow. So Lou pulled out like Star Wars gold here. I mean, we have 4 pieces of vehicle playsets that are just freaking incredible. You never find these out in the wild. We have a boxed Dagobah playset here. And the box looks, it's in pretty good condition. It's open, but we're going to pull the playset out and see what kind of condition it's in, because it still has the cardboard around it. There's some stuff in the box too. So obviously it looks like it was complete in pretty good shape, except, over the years, the foam does tend to deteriorate, and that is normal. The foam pieces are inside the box, just by the way, and look who else we have sitting in the box. Which I may, well, I know you're not going to separate this, but who do we find here? Yoda! You see Yoda! We had Yoda sitting in there with this little orange snake. That is awesome. And the blue training backpack for Luke. And as a matter of fact, this also had the little silver storage containers, which these are very hard to find. The one piece that is missing, but it's great that this is almost absolutely complete, is the little round one for to elevate R2D2, which is almost impossible to find. But that is super cool. Okay, cut. Now here on the pile, we have a very fun playset. And if you are a vintage Kenner Star Wars collector, this turret and robot playset is a must-have. I have one on display in my vintage Hoth playset display back home. But this is an absolute must-have, and it's not too hard to get a hold of. So it's a basic playset, and it's got a couple pieces. So you have the base here, and then you have the little turret set that sits out like this. And I'll grab that little piece that fell out. And it sits in here with a little door that opens. And we have the robot, the Probot, that sits here. You put that little head on it, and he dangles off on there. It just needs a little bit of cleanup, but it is complete. So that's great. All right, we're going to save the best for last. Okay, I saved the best for last here. I'm working up a sweat in the vintage pile that we found. And this one's one I'm going to have to talk to Lou about, because it's none other than the Darth Vader's Star Destroyer playset. It's with the box. And we're going to see how complete it is or not. But this is a really cool set to have in the display. So let's pull this out.
While you open that up, I'll just pan on these guys. You can see all this vintage stuff.
So it's got the instruction manual and a whole bunch of pieces. So it looks like it's pretty complete. There is a couple little figures on the bottom. It is taken apart, so I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but it's got a bunch of pieces for the playset. And if you come over this way, there's some action figures on the bottom. You got some figures down here, hiding down below. But very cool. Carefully, some more figures. So this is a very cool find, a really neat set. We'll talk to Lou about that one. All right. So we have an incredible display here of a vintage Star Wars playsets of vehicles. They need a little bit of cleanup, but there's a bunch of amazing parts. There's some figures in there. An incredible find in a pile of stuff that Lou had back behind the register. Can you believe that we dug out this incredible pile vintage Star Wars goodness. I mean, what a find! What a find! You know, we're gonna take a look at my haul afterward, but looks like we are picking up some Google toys. Baroness found Mosquitor and a very nice looking vintage Boba Fett. Got a couple of turtles, some Amigo Star Trek figures, and we got a Horse Trooper and Modulok, and this very cute Fisher Price telephone. Lou, it's been such a pleasure getting to toy hunt in your store. This is just like a landmark of Culver City. I remember coming here when I was just a teenager, shopping with my sister, the Baroness of Toys. Yes, you heard it here. My sister, the Baroness of Toys. We used to come shopping here growing up, and this was our local toy shop. And you've just created such an amazing place. You have such a great collection. It's so much fun to go toy hunting here. Lou, thank you so much for allowing us to come into your shop. I have such fond memories. Did you think, so many years later, I'm coming back in here as a toy tuber now, filming a toy hunt in your shop. But, I just want you to say a couple closing words because you're just such a great guy and you have a wonderful shop.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you for shooting. And yeah, I remember you guys since you guys were teenagers.
Yeah.
You guys have been coming here a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you. Thank you. And actually, I want to give you guys a gift.
Oh, my God, really? Oh, wow. That's...
What color you want.
Oh, my God, that is so cool. I really like the gray one. Baroness has been shooting for us on the other side of the camera, is going to take a blue one there. Thank you so much, Baroness, for all your great camera work and for helping on the toy hunt. You are awesome and a great member and crew member of the Toy Habits family. So thank you so much for shooting with us. Lou, it's been a pleasure coming to your store, and we look forward to future toy hunts here. Keep up the great work. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you. Also want to give a big shout out and thanks to the Baroness of Toys who helped us set up this toy hunt and shoot the video for us and do the toy hunting. Baroness, take it away. Thank you so much.
This was absolutely amazing. I have memories of shopping here when I was younger and finding all sorts of vintage great toys. I think a lot of my collection probably started from Big Lou's. And anyway, it was the best time opening those boxes. That was so fun.
So we have had a blast shooting our toy hunt tour here at Big Lou's Toys and Collectibles in Culver City, California. Lou had so many totes and we just ran out of steam. We're gonna have to come back another day and keep going through stuff, but we did find some very cool things, and Lou was such an incredible host. And I want to give a big thanks to the Baroness of Toys, who is behind the camera shooting for us. Just say a quick hello. Get this set up. It's been a blast. We'll see you on another video next time on Toy Habits. And also make sure to check out toyhabits.com for all the latest toy news. We'll see you guys next time.